Now, there's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language. She peers at me over the rims of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she was doing. She's kinda cute. So is the cheery looking girl with the pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. Don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. I don't like those hair curls. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands, so does everyone else except for the girl in the first row, who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing and thanks for this applause I do not deserve. Collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. I'm Hisao Nakai. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I have to get along with everyone even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring that it's exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied with what little I said though. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. Could have gone worse. ... Those to the teacher as he drones about getting along with letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently. When he's done, they clap his hands together again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in her bandaged stump. Makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She's the class representative. She can explain everything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better? Okay, I know. The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we'll be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, right. Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. If I remember correctly, she's the one with glasses, isn't she? What the fuck? As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with pink bright hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Ha ha ha! The fuck is wrong with this girl? What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi, I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shi-chan. I like how they crossed out Shizune and put Misha. That's pretty clever. I was right. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her. The one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short, yet carefully neatly brushed hair and a pair of oval-shaped glasses, balanced on the tip of her dainty nose and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. She's mute, I can tell. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Oh, she's not mute, she's deaf. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying like, you'll be able to talk to people. Who better to explain things to you? I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would think so, Shi-chan. Shi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter, she says. Nice to meet you too. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be standing up there for no reason, right? Seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he?
We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would have you here so soon. He-chan, right? He-chan. Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Who the fuck are you giving me a nickname? Did I say it out loud? Just a surprise, I never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. Is that so? Hahaha, yeah, you look just like a He-chan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Akamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth at each other, excitedly, their hands in a blur. Misha seems a little bit overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Shi-chan wants to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like school so far? We could show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that'd be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kinda came straight to class today. Ha 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 ha. That's so good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just for school either. Always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shi-chan? Ha ha ha. Why is she angry at me? Yeah, it's more like it. Learn more about where you're going. Guess I didn't bother to do that. I just didn't care enough to do so. I ain't look forward to this even if I committed yourself to go along with it. Half-assedly, but anyway. I don't say anything. Misha shines thinking about it and ends with a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. You look down. Are you okay? Don't take the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. It's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal. As much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed the test. Wahahaha! Pause.
Play. Alright. On another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. Like how she blushes. She looks kinda cute. Haha. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. Yep. Shizune is fine. This girl has ADHD, I know. Okay, that'd be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more of ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that. Just less so, I guess. Huh? Alright, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Shi-chan will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if you want to finish it before the end of class. Wahahaha! That too! She gets so angry. Shizune clears the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I got the message. After class, we could walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of both being difficult and unnecessarily long. And that is all the time we have. Goodbye, everybody. 3, 2, 1.